Hello, welcome to our channel with me, Omaji, and the Council of Light, fully present here to support the remembering of joy, finding joy in the journey. And we just encourage you to first remember who you are as a being of light. And even just saying that can engage your energetic fields to orient in a certain way. And so you might just say out loud, if it resonates, I am a being of light. And a lot of times we can get lost a little bit in our journey here and the various obstacle courses that we have established for ourselves to get stronger in certain ways and to evolve. And we forget that we are a being of light. So just take a moment to give yourself that reminder. And we're helping to support that, model it, share information, hold a container for you to orient and remember yourself as a being of light that is emanating directly from source, like a ray of light emanates from the sun. And again, encouraging you to claim and affirm, I am a being of light. You could even just say, I am light. And I choose to remember, I am light. I am connected. And so we're just taking a moment to support you by witnessing you as light. And as you choose, you can turn in the direction of awakening to your light more, awakening to you as light more. And are you willing to let go of any conclusions you've made about you that actually aren't true? And whatever doesn't allow that, will you release, uncreate, and or evolve it? I am light. And as a being of light, you are connected to infinite source directly. You don't need anyone to give you that connection. You already have it. So just helping you remember that and orient to that. It doesn't come externally from someone else or from an experience. You already have this direct connection to you as light and to source. And as a being of light that is directly connected to an infinite source, you actually have access to all things, an infinite supply of resources. And we recognize that you may not have been experiencing that. There are lots of reasons for that that we dive deeper into in a lot of our sessions. But for now, it's enough to just recognize that in the past you may have agreed to certain ways of being that have you experiencing yourself as less than what you actually are. No judgment around that. It just is. And so you can take a moment to connect in with your higher self. Take the hand of your higher self, which is you in a higher realm, with a bird's eye view of really all your incarnations as an infinite being. And invite your higher self to scan your fields for any agreements that are running that you're currently ready to evolve, shift, let go, return, go beyond, bloom beyond. And to support you in that process energetically, far beyond the mind. It's about you requesting it and then being willing for the energetic shifts, the energetic rewiring behind the scenes in other realms, higher self in collaboration with guides, council of light, just observing, advising, sharing information, not doing anything to you or for you, but supporting you energetically as you're choosing it to remember more of you as light, to awaken to yourself as light in a greater way. And as you do that simple process, you actually create greater flow within your beam, river, pillar of light that basically is you accessing your resources that you're already connected with, that you already have, and they start to activate and reflect into your world as having more of what honors you, more of what supports and sustains you as a being, because you're choosing to align with who you are in truth, which then frees you up to appreciate the journey back to you. It frees up your energy to begin to focus on what would inspire you, what would bring you joy and fulfillment, and to play in that instead of struggling with not having a resource. And so we're going to support that repatterning now to the degree that you're choosing it. What if I could just focus on joy, being in the flow, remembering what I am as a being of light, and that's the key to everything else. The keys to the kingdom. And the keys to the kingdom are for you to access for you. No one else can give it to you or do it for you. You access your keys by remembering your essence, awakening to your essence more. You might feel an energetic shift where you feel a little more connected, peaceful, maybe even taller, more present, more aligned. And that's your magic wand for everything. It really can be that simple. So we just hold space for you to feel into this mechanism for awakening. And this recording will be available for you to revisit as often as you'd like. Every time you do it, you orient a little deeper within your light, a little more connected, identifying as the being of light that you be, until it's like your new default gets upgraded every time until you're just there 24/7. But you want to allow time for integration, because what you just did seemed maybe very subtle and gentle, but that's good. That's a good thing. because the gentle, subtle shifts we can actually integrate and sustain. And then once we've integrated it, we can do it more, work that muscle again, the energetic muscle, to hone and refine your remembering of you, far beyond concepts and stories and roles that you play. And we emphasize the word play because you truly are a being of light that has access to infinite resources. And on some level, you're playing in consciousness, in evolution, in your own becoming. And we are in gratitude for you being willing to play in a conscious way and to model and demonstrate to others that it's possible for it to be play, for it to be a journey of joy. And we look forward to connecting with you all again soon. We invite a balancing and stabilizing of all your fields, updating all grids, all reference points, all ways in which you perceive and are perceived. We're going to be doing a special masterclass this weekend on June 7th for retiring judgment. So if you feel like that's something you've kind of stumbled over for a time, that one's going to be very layered and layers that we haven't spoken to before. And so you can join us for that if it resonates. You can find it on our website at embracingtheinfinite.com. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Much love.